Today on Max Sandy Gadgets, we're making a delicious chicken chop suey that's way better than takeout. So let's get started. Okay, for the main ingredients to make our delicious chicken chop suey that's way better than takeout, we have two nice large chicken breasts here. It's almost 2 pounds, and we're going to slice them up. And over here we have a stick of celery that we're going to also slice up, and 4 nice green onions that we're slicing up. And over here we have 4 sticks of bok choy that we're going to slice up and save the leafy part for last to put in. Boy, does that make it taste good. And up here we have our straw mushrooms. It's about 1.5 cups. And we have 1 nice onion that we're going to slice up. And back here we have our bean sprouts. They're canned bean sprouts, and you can add them at a later time during your cook process because they're already pretty soft, right? And over here we have our baby carrots that we're going to slice up. And up here we have 2 nice bell peppers, 1 red and 1 green, and they're half of a bell pepper each, and we're going to slice them up. Okay, let's go ahead and put some of this aside. Okay guys, before we slice up our chicken, I'm going to need to sharpen my nice knife here, so I forgot again. So we're going to go ahead and use or any sharp knife sharpener to do it. So let's put it down here. Now normally you can lock this down, but not on this surface. It's too porous. You need something smooth, right? But that suction cup really works good though. All right, let's go ahead and just hold it down, and we'll take our knife and we'll pull it through there maybe 3 times. Okay, now that's going to be sharp. Okay, let's go ahead and put this aside. Okay, our knife's nice and sharp. Let's just go ahead and do the paper test though, right? Wow, is that sharp? Oh yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and slice up our nice chicken. We'll put this one over here, and we'll go ahead and bring this one in here and we'll slice it up. Nice chicken breast, okay. All right, let's slice it up. Try to slice it nice and thin. Wow, that knife's sharp. Sometimes it's easier to cut your chicken breast if it's lightly frozen, or just a little bit froze. But this doesn't need to be because this is really sharp. Really sharp. Beautiful. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and turn these around so we can cut them again. Now these are a little bit too big, some of these, so most of them are actually. So we're just going to go ahead and cut them in like 1/3, like 3 times here. Okay, there you go. Nice chunks. Bite-sized chunks, right? Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take our bowl, and we'll put them right in there. Okay, let me put my chicken aside here for a minute, and we'll go ahead and slice up this big one. It's a little bit bigger than the other one. Let's see if we can slice it nice and thin. Pretty thin. Okay. Okay, let's turn these so we can cut them in half at least. Okay, that looks pretty good. Maybe we'll do the same thing. We'll just cut them like that, right? And we'll cut them one more time because they're pretty big. Make nice bite-sized pieces just like this. Okay, that looks good. All right, let's bring back our bowl. And we'll put them right in there. There you have it, guys. Our chicken all sliced up into nice bite-sized pieces, right? Okay, let's go ahead and put this aside for a minute. And let me go ahead and wipe my cutting board down. Yep, just make sure your cutting board is nice and clean. You know, after you cut the chicken or pork or any type of meat, just wipe it off. And sometimes I use a little bleach on a rag and everything, and it works really good. Okay, let's go ahead and slice up our onion. Boy, that's a nice sized little onion. It's about 3 inches across. Okay, let's cut the ends off. Okay, let me get rid of this. Okay, let's see if we can get the skin off this. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's go ahead and slice that in half. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and slice these up. Alright, now you can cut them in half if you want, if they're too big. Just like that. But I think we're alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut this piece up a little better. Alright, there you go. Beautiful. Okay, there you go. Nice. Let's take a nice bowl here and we'll put them in there. Now go ahead and break them up, you know, when you put them in there. Okay, let's put them aside and we'll do this one. Okay, let's put them in a bowl. All right, break them up. Okay, there's our onions all chopped up nice. Put them aside. Now we're going to go ahead and slice up our nice bell pepper. Now this is a half of a large bell pepper, so we're going to just go ahead and slice it up though. Okay, and we'll go ahead and turn them sideways and we'll cut them in half at least. Maybe again. Okay. All right, we'll bring back our bowl and we'll put them right in there with our onions. Okay, put them aside again. Now we're going to slice up our red bell pepper. It's a half of a large bell pepper here. So let's go ahead and slice that up. Okay, we'll turn them sideways and we'll slice them up, maybe into 3 chunks. Okay, and we'll put them in a bowl. Okay, put that aside again. Now we're going to take our nice bok choy. Look at that. Look at those leaves. Aren't they pretty? Okay. We're going to cut the stem off, you know, because that's the toughest part. So let's put these aside. And we'll go ahead and cut the stem off, you know, and then we'll save the leafy part separate. Okay, there you go. And we'll go ahead and save this nice leafy part separate from the others. But we're going to go ahead and maybe split it in half, just like this, and chop it in half again. About like that. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, let's bring in a bowl and put our leafy part right in there of our bok choy, right? All right, put that aside. And we'll bring back our peppers and onions, and we'll put that bok choy stems right in there. They all take about the same length of time to cook, so put them all together. And we'll do another one. And we'll bring in another nice stick of bok choy. They're pretty, aren't they? Okay, let's go ahead and slice that up. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and slice that up, our leafy part, and cut it in half again. All right. Okay, we'll take our bowl of the leafy part of our bok choy and we'll put them in there. And we'll keep doing this until we're all done. Now we're going to chop up our celery. Now we probably won't use this part right here, so we'll just cut that off. Take that away. And we'll go ahead and split this in half, you know, just like that. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to split it in half again. Now you split it in half as many times as you can. You know, be careful, you know. Okay, there you go. Now we're going to go ahead and maybe get this piece off. All right. Now we'll go ahead and chop these up maybe into 2-inch sections. Okay. And we'll go ahead and put them in a bowl. Okay, let's go ahead and put our nice celery and our onions and bok choy stems and all that good stuff, peppers and onions. We'll put them aside for a minute. Now we're going to cut up our green onions. Now, just cut them up in 2-inch sections, but when you get to the leafy part, keep them separate. Okay? So let's go ahead and cut these up. About there. Maybe a little more. Okay, we'll put this aside. And these we're going to keep separate. Okay, there you go. And we're going to put the leafy part of them in with the leafy part of our bok choy. Okay? Okay, there you go. Our bok choy leaves and our green onion leaves. Okay, let's put them aside. All our nice stems from the green onions and the bok choy and the peppers and onions and the other onions. This is going to be pretty good. Okay, let's put this aside. Now we're going to take some carrots, right? And we're going to go ahead and slice them in half and quarter them. So let's do that. We'll go ahead and slice them in half, right? Like this. And then we'll quarter them up. Just like this. And we'll go ahead and put them in a bowl. And we'll keep doing this until they're all gone. This is getting bigger by the minute, guys. Now, I thought I'd tell you that I'm feeding like 6 people here. So, if you're going to make this for 2 people, you know, make it into thirds here, the whole recipe. Use like 1 chicken breast maybe, or a small one. You know, and 1/4 of a bell pepper and all that. Okay, we're down to the last one, guys. So, that'll be it. Alright. There you have it. Our carrots all sliced up nice. Julienne style. They're pretty small. Beautiful. Okay, they add a nice color to our dinner. So it looks good. Alright, let's put these aside. And we don't need our cutting board anymore, so let's take that away. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make a marinade for our nice chicken here. So let's do that. Add 2 teaspoons of soy sauce, put that in there. 2 tablespoons of water, put that in there. 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, put that in. 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, put that in there. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, put that in there. Let's go ahead and mix that up. Just get in there with your hands and make sure everything's coated. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of oil. Put that in there. And mix that in. Okay, that looks good. Let's set this aside and let it marinate. Okay, now while our chicken is marinating, we're going to go ahead and make a nice chicken chop suey sauce here. We have 1 cup of chicken broth or chicken bouillon, whatever you have. This is chicken bouillon, okay? And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. 1 teaspoon of oyster sauce, put that in. Okay. Now if you want it a little sweeter, you can go ahead and add like 1/4 teaspoon of brown sugar, but we're not doing that today. So, and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. Yep, put that in there. And of course, mix that up. And remember, don't forget to mix this up before you add it to your chicken chop suey there at the end, you know, to make a nice sauce. Okay, there you go. And 1/4 teaspoon of white or black pepper. This is black pepper, put that in there. Give that a mix. I almost forgot my black pepper. That's why I put it in at the end. Okay. Okay, that looks good. Okay guys, let's just go ahead and start stir frying. Okay guys, to make our delicious chop suey today, we have our nice large cast iron skillet. And boy do I love my cast iron, right? Alright, let's go ahead and set our burner to medium high. Okay, let's go ahead and add a little oil to our hot pan. Okay, our pan seems hot enough. Now we're going to take all our nice green onions, you know, the bottoms and the bok choy bottoms and stems, and the red and green bell peppers and onions, and we'll put them right in there, along with the celery. Look at all that. Can you see it? That's just beautiful. Okay, let's stir fry them up. Get all of them coated with oil nicely. Okay, now let's go ahead and put in our carrots. That's why we sliced them up thin so they'll cook quick. Okay guys, as soon as your onions start to turn a little translucent like that, they're done. So let's shut off our burner. And we'll get them out of there. Put them right in a bowl. Okay, that's it. Boy, don't they look nice? Beautiful. All right, let's put them aside. Okay, if you have enough oil in the pan, or if you don't have enough, just go ahead and put a little more in. and we'll set our burner to medium. And we'll go ahead and take our nice marinated chicken and we'll put that right in there. Look at all that chicken. Wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's stir fry this around a little bit here. Fry up our chicken good. Now we're looking to cook our chicken till it's just done, you know. Don't overcook it, you know. Just lightly brown it. Okay, at this point you can go ahead and add a little bit of rice wine, put that in there. Now if you don't want to add rice wine, you don't have to, but it really does taste good. Now when that wine cooks off, we'll be able to add our mushrooms. Boy, this really smells good. Wish you guys were here to smell this. It already does smell good. Okay, let's go ahead and add our nice straw mushrooms. Put them in there. Give them a light mix. Now they were a canned straw mushroom, so they're nice and tender already. We're just warming them up good and getting a little flavor on them, right? Boy, don't they look nice? Beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and add our canned bean sprouts. Now if they were fresh bean sprouts, you would have added them with your vegetables and got them out of there with the vegetables. But since they're canned, they're nice and soft and tender already, so we're going to add them right now. Mix them in. Now we're going to go ahead and add our tablespoon of minced garlic. Put that in there. That makes it taste good. Alright, let's get that going there and get them flavors released. We don't want to burn them, so just mix them in a little bit and then mix everything in with it. Look at all them mushrooms and chicken. Wow. Okay, that's good. Remember, we're feeding about 6 people today, so this ought to be good. It's an easy way to make a really nice meal. Bring it to the table, and everybody has a little bite of it, you know, nice serving. And that really is good. Serve it up with your favorite beverage or whatever, and you're good to go. We're going to go ahead and take our nice Chicken Chop Suey sauce mixture. Make sure you stir it up, because it's got that cornstarch in there. Stir it up good. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and pour that right in there. Well, now when that comes back to a simmer, which it won't take long, it's already doing it, and starts to thicken, you're almost done. Okay, our sauce is starting to thicken up nice. So we're going to go ahead and lower our burner temperature to medium-low. And we're going to take all our nice vegetables, yep, and put them right in there. And mix them in gently, because this is a lot to eat here. Even this large pan's getting quite full. Okay, when you have everything kind of mixed in good and everything's starting to get hot, go ahead and add the leafy part of your green onion and your bok choy. Put that right in there. Mix that in gently, right? Okay guys, when you have everything looking like this and smelling this good, you're done. Just go ahead and shut off your burger and serve it up. I can't wait to have a bite of this. It smells wonderful. Okay guys, here it is, our delicious chicken chop suey. And boy, does that look good, and it smells wonderful. I can't wait to have a taste of this. And it is loaded with chicken, loaded with bok choy, the leaves and the stems, and also the green onion with the stems. Beautiful. All them red and green bell peppers and onions. Wow. And look at all those straw mushrooms. They are beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and sprinkle that with a little sesame seed. That's it, just like that. Okay guys, there you have it, our delicious chop suey. And this is definitely way better than takeout. And this will feed like 6 people, you know. I know, I always start out small and it keeps growing as I cook. But no, truly, we're feeding quite a few people today, so they ought to enjoy this. Now you could put this on top of rice or noodles, but we're going to go ahead and probably make rice for it and put this on the table and it'll be ready to go. Okay guys, there you have it, our delicious chicken chop suey. And that is way better than takeout right there. I never saw takeout look this good or smell this good. And it's a lot to eat here, so invite a couple guests over, and that's what we're doing. We have about 6 people coming, and we're going to serve this on top of the rice we already cooked. And there you go. It's a delicious dinner. All right, let's go ahead and have a taste because I can't wait any longer, and it smells too good. So let's taste it. Okay, let's get a piece of chicken here. Maybe a piece of the bok choy. Okay, there we go. Look at that. Doesn't that look good? Okay, let's just go ahead and have a bite. Boy, is that chicken tender. That is so tender, that chicken. You're going to love this. Beautiful. All right. And that bok choy and all the leaves, see them? Perfect. Okay guys, there you have it, a delicious chicken chop suey, and it's definitely way better than takeout. If you were here, you'd probably agree with me because of the way this tastes. It's wonderful. And since we're having this for a nice dinner, you know, we're going to have a nice glass of white wine, I think, with this. Doesn't that sound good? Or you could even have a wobble pop. Okay. All right, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Delicious chicken chop suey. And that is definitely way better than takeout. That's what's for dinner tonight. Boy, does that sound good. Wow, that's so good. I'm going to have another taste. Don't tell anybody. Okay, look at that. Wow, look at that chicken. That's just plain delicious looking. Okay, let's have another taste. Oh, wow, is that delicious. You're going to love this.